Plastics United.
Yeah.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Plastics United, our little program for the worldwide plastics industry. We are giving hope and confidence in these troubled days of Corona crisis, and I'm today connected to the Netherlands, to Rotterdam, to the managing director of Braskem Europe. It is Alexander van Veen. Hi, Alexander, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. I'm working from home, as you might see in the background.
Yes.
Like many people around us today.
All right. So, apart from your personal well-being, how is your company doing at the moment? You are in a huge company group, Braskem, headquartered in South America, in Brazil, but the European headquarters are in Rotterdam. So how are you doing and how are you coping with the crisis?
Like everybody else, we had to adjust the way we operate and we work. We have plants in Europe that produce products. And there, obviously, we had to take some measures to make sure to protect the employees, but also to keep the operations going. Likewise, in other regions of the world, it's a very volatile environment that we operate in today.
I guess so. And let's talk a little bit about the situation, the capacity situation in your plants. First of all, in Europe, is the demand for material that you are supplying increasing, or has it never really dropped in the last weeks?
It's actually quite interesting. We see a change in demand. It's gone up in some segments. It's gone down in other segments. We make products that, for instance, go into non-wovens that are used in face masks and in surgical gowns. So you can imagine that the demand for those products has basically skyrocketed.
Yeah.
While other segments like the automotive industry has gone down considerably because a lot of the assembly lines have stopped because cars are in a lower demand at the moment. I can give you some indications in this respect. Specifically in Europe, I saw some numbers on the automotive industry. They were running at 97% reduction. So only 3% of what they normally would be doing.
Crazy.
Now, on the non-woven area, where you make products for face masks and surgical gowns, that has gone up by a factor of by about 10 to 15%. On top of that, what we do see is people not going to restaurants anymore and basically buying food from the stores. For this, you need additional packaging materials. So there we also see an increased demand from the market. So all in all, we've seen a small reduction in Europe, but it's been very well controlled. In the other regions, there are varying numbers, and depending a bit on the timing and the immediate effects of the measures that the governments have taken.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Let's talk a little bit about the image of plastics. Before the crisis, at least here in Europe, we had a severe problem for the plastics industry because of this plastic bashing, right? That was quite a lot impacting on the acceptance of plastics in the society. Do you think that this changed now due to the crisis and the urgent need for plastics?
Plastics were, as you said correctly, under the spotlight because of, let's say, the pollution that's happening on a global scale with packaging that's not appropriately disposed of. However, in today's environment, we see a very positive effect for the fact that today, plastics, and specifically single-use plastics in the medical industry or in the medical market, have helped us to cope with the COVID situation. So we've proven the value of plastics in the environment, but what we need to learn and do better is dispose of them and appropriately reprocess them into new products.
And I think this is very much in the interest of all the companies in the plastics industry, because they have proven in the past that there are concepts to do it better, right? So circular economy is coming into pace. Do you think that this Corona crisis now is a good opportunity to even improve this development?
I think what the crisis has proven is that plastic created a lot of value for society. But it also shows that there are some pain points in the past that we need to address with through recycling. Could it be chemical recycling, mechanical recycling, or other ways to deal with the waste of plastics itself. So there is a value, but we need to make sure that we also at the end of life find the best solutions for it and get back the resources out of those products.
What a beautiful message at the end of our little program. Alexander, thank you very much. Greetings to Rotterdam. Stay healthy. And I hope that we will soon personally meet again and not only over cameras. Thank you very much for participating. And thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. Please spread our little broadcast throughout the world because we want to stay together as one in this plastics world family. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.